Hey guys, it's Jack Speaks and welcome back to my channel. Today I was just thinking, since I'm in the home by myself, since I'm at home by myself, I thought, why not? Let me make a YouTube video. I can do it. So today's video is going to be about stuff customers have said to me or things that I've heard customers say. So I work in retail, right? I work at a furniture store. And already retail can be a very stressful place to work in, and you just meet different types of people. But at the same time, it kind of makes you more aware of how you are as a customer. So whenever you go into a retail store or any other place, you know how not to act, because you would hate for that person to do that to you or act the same way to you, when you're at your job. So here's some things that customers have told me or I've heard from other customers. So the first one is a little bit more recent. I was working and this lady came up to me. She had a couple of questions about a certain type of rug. And so I said, okay, sure, let me help you out. How can I help you? And she automatically started talking about another thing that had nothing to do with the rug at all. She was talking to me about Gordon Ramsay, and she was saying how perfectly he makes his scrambled eggs. She was saying things like,
so what he does, right, he takes the eggs, he mixes them into the pot. He doesn't add the seasoning just yet. And then he puts it on the pot. He puts it 30 seconds on the heat, 30 seconds off the heat. And then you do that a couple more times. And then he puts a scoop of creme fraiche in it. And it just makes it so wonderful and so nice and light and fluffy.
And let me tell you something. I've seen the video myself. I've seen how Gordon Ramsay makes his scrambled eggs. So this was nothing new to me. But, of course, you got to act all interested. And so enthusiastic, like, oh, nice. Wow. About 5 minutes or so passes by, and she still has not even brought up anything about the rug that she needed help with. And I'm starting to see customers who are lining up at the register, and they need help, so I'm trying to stray away slowly, waiting for the right time to leave. But the more that I step back, the closer she gets. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And, of course, her breath had to be stinking. And it was. So that was pretty hard, too. So I had to kind of not look directly at her, not face her, but kind of face the other way a little bit so I didn't smell the breath, And then she turns the conversation to something else and then mentions,
I tell you what, I've been a Girl Scout for over 30 years.
Okay, that's nice, ma'am. Will you excuse me for 1 second? I think I have to go. My voice just cracked. Puberty. Also, she must have stayed in the store for about 3 hours. And during those 3 hours, she was talking to other customers. And you can see that other customers were feeling a bit uncomfortable. And they were trying to slowly steer away, like, that's crazy. And basically, by the time it was time for me to leave, she was still in the store. So I kind of had to sneak out because I knew that she still would have recognized me. But I wasn't up for that because I was trying to get out the door and leave. So that was that incident, that whole thing that happened. This one was a lot shorter. I was ringing up a customer, and she was kind of looking at me in a funny way, and I'm just, ringing up a customer, boop, 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 and then she looks at me and she says,
are you from Charleston, South Carolina?
And I said, no, I'm from Maryland. And then she had this whole shocked look on her face, and then she said,
oh, I'm sorry, never mind then.
Which was kind of weird, but, because why would you ask someone? I guess, I don't know, maybe she thought she knew me from somewhere, but I didn't know her. So I was just trying to ring her up so she can leave. Okay, so here's another one. This one didn't exactly involve me. It involved my manager. She told us about the conversation that she had with this pretty unsatisfied customer. Dissatisfied, unsatisfied, not happy customer. My manager told us that the lady approached her with a very stern look on her face. She seemed angry about something. And here's the thing about my store. We allow pets inside the store. I don't know why we allow them, because we have shelves and shelves of glasses and breakable things and furniture that dogs and cats could of course scratch and damage. But hey, I think it's the city's rule. It's not exactly our store, or I'm not too sure. But the lady approached my manager and she said,
I can't believe you guys allow dogs in here.
And then my manager says,
oh yeah, it's not our rule, it's the city's rule.
And then the customer just says to her,
well, I'm going to have to go down to the borders.
Some shit like that.
And file a complaint that says I don't like dogs in here. I feel uncomfortable with dogs in here and pets in here.
And my manager's just like, oh, okay, you do that. Okay. But really though, I really don't know why we allow them, because there are endless times where we've had to clean up dog poop or dog pee or anything like that. and it's just very, very annoying. And it's already a stretch letting kids into the store because they just break things. Literally, they're always breaking glasses, and then they're jumping up on the sofas, and then we have to try to not discipline them because the parents are going to get mad because we're saying something to the children, and we're trying to make sure that the children. You know what? I'm not going to get into that. Gee, this video is just like stories after story after story. But here's another story. All right. This lady, she was changing her baby's diaper, and of course we have two bathrooms. We have the bathroom for customers and then an employee bathroom. And see, in the customer bathroom, there is no changing table. I feel like we should have one since we do allow kids, and a lot of our customers are women who are pregnant or women who have children. So I think it could be a good idea to have a changing station in the customer bathroom. But of course we don't, so this lady had to change her baby's diaper. So she decides to change it on one of our sofas. On the sofa. And so all of us, the workers, we're looking from the corner of our eye like is she allowed to do that? Can she do that? And we can't really say anything because, like I said, we don't have a changing station in the customer bathroom, for babies. So she was just changing the baby's diaper, and then everybody around it just like looking at her like, is she really doing this right here, right now? If she drove, she could have just changed the baby's diaper in the car. Like, I don't understand. But that's about all that I have for you guys today. Of course, I could go on and on about the countless stories that have happened in my job, regarding customers and things customers have said to me or things that I've heard customers say. But I think I'll save the second part for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course you can always subscribe and turn on the post notifications whenever I do upload, which is not a lot, but if you want to anyway, you can. I will see you guys next time. Adios.